In North Africa, Morocco relies heavily on tourism to support the national economy. This year was the case for the past couple of years. The high tourism season has fallen in the middle of the holy Muslim month of Ramadan, leading to unusually slow business in the country. Samia Errazzouki reports on how the locals are coping with the losses.
With Morocco's diverse geographic landscape, spanning from desert dunes to snow-capped mountains, as well as scenic beaches, it is no wonder the country has always attracted tourists. Paired with its proximity to Europe and borders with African countries, Morocco has developed a growing tourism industry that counts as one of the country's major sectors. Every year, especially during the summer, millions of tourists pour into the country, with last year's figures adding up to over 10 million tourists. This year, however, the holy Muslim month of Ramadan, which follows the lunar calendar, has disrupted the tourism industry's flow. During the day, most restaurants and cafes remain closed in observation of the daily fast. Some, however, choose to remain open, catering to the demand of the low number of tourists as well as foreigners living in Morocco.
In general, when Ramadan falls into summer, like these past few years, there are the people that go to pray during the night, so business is slow during the evenings. Business is not as busy as it usually is during the rest of the year. Things are slow during Ramadan.
Hotels in Morocco have also experienced a major drop in business as Ramadan has fallen in late June, early July this year. This has forced hotel management to turn to other ways in order to generate income.
We have a decrease in the activity. It depends, let's say, just take an example of a month, we can go from 75% occupancy to 50 or 55. So it takes you more than 20 or 25 rate occupancy at every hotel. But beside, we have people in Morocco, people from Rabat come out for tour, and we have some people coming out. So for the food and beverage income, it's quite okay for this month.
Recently, the Ministry of Tourism held a conference presenting the latest figures in the tourism industry, including the latest resorts, shopping centers, and other tourist attractions. Despite these developments, the impact of Ramadan on the industry clouded the event.
Ramadan, there is also always low activity in terms of tourism. So most of the hotels, that's when they do their renovation, that's when they do a lot of investment, they do training. There are people who take vacation also in Ramadan because it's just before the summer. So this is a low season for us, very low. There is not much activity, but there is some in some places. Tour operators continue to work because the tour operators, they work according to all inclusive, but a lot of Moroccans don't travel, a lot of foreigners also don't come during Ramadan, but we are expecting also a very high season after the summer, so people are just gearing up in order to come in the summer.
Morocco's tourism industry has more to contend with aside from just the month of Ramadan. With almost bi-weekly announcements of the dismantling of terror cells in the country, security concerns, among other factors, have led to a steady decline of visitors from certain countries like France and Spain. There is, however, a silver lining, as visitors from Germany, the UK, and even Brazil have picked up over the past 3 years, with as much as a 19% increase in visits. Despite uncertainty surrounding the security situation, Morocco aims to remain one of the region's premier tourism destinations. Samia Errazzouki for VOA, Rabat, Morocco.